Good morning from Cali. It's 10:30 in the morning. I'm going to give it some time for people to log on. Make sure you let me know name, state, or city. Oop. I haven't forgot about y'all. Y'all, let me just tell you the season that I'm in. My number one job, goal, ministry is take care of my husband and my children. Okay? Everything outside of that is secondary. So Detroit is so cold in the D. Danny, have you ever seen that video on YouTube? If you haven't, you need to go. It's a video from like 15 years ago. It's this chick, I forget her name, but it's a video called It's So Cold in the D on YouTube. It has millions of views and it's legendary. But anyway, that's my goals. So anything I do outside of my children and my husband is extra, is overflow. So sometimes when I'm not on here consistently, at first I was really hard on myself, but now I'm just in a space where I'm like, look, you're gonna get what I give you, okay? So that's just where I've been. Even having I had to go do my hair because my hair was all over my head. I was supposed to be cleaning up the house, and I straightened up 2 pillows and I sat down. I'm in a season of letting God just really take care of me and resting, because that means that the next season is about to be fire. So, or meeting is going to be busy. So anyway, let's see. Hi, Vicky from Cleveland in the house. Cleveland is in Ohio, right? I come from, oh no, that's Cincinnati. Oh, that's in Ohio too. Cincinnati, Ohio, I think. Hi, Kat. It's Lisa from St. Louis. St. Louis in the house. Yes, and it's cold out here now. Girl, let me tell you how spoiled we are out here in California. Let me see what the weather is right now. I got my husband's jersey on. It's 68 degrees, and we bougie. We be like, it's too cold. It's not cold out here, but it's very nice. The sun is shining, and we living good, but we definitely paying for it, okay? Weather bill, $250, okay, to pay for the sun. Carissa in Charlotte, North Carolina. So apparently the person who won that lotto, 1.6 million, which is really 900 million if you get the payout, the cash out, lived in South Carolina, girl. So y'all got a little luck over there in the Carolinas. Ooh, 45. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wasn't built for the cold. I don't even own a real jacket, okay? I got sweaters and flip-flops. I still be having on flip-flops in the rain. We are extremely bougie out here and unprepared in Cali, okay? Hey, Kat, everyone. Hey, Chelsea girl. How you doing? How y'all doing today? It's Thursday. Usually I go live on Wednesday. You know what, y'all? I'm going to be honest with you. Ooh, I need to get my feet done. Lord Jesus. I'm just in a space of being. And whatever I have to give, I give with no stress. I'm really like, God, work it out. Like, I was a very high-strung, very do person. I gotta get in the gym again. My arm's getting bigger. And I don't want to live like that anymore. So I'm just kind of giving it to you guys piece by piece so you can understand like where this energy comes from. I just don't have time. I don't want to be like that no more. So whatever it is, it is. Like, I don't want to be stressed out. So anyway, I say all that to say, that's why I wasn't on yesterday. I say, oh, I go live every Wednesday, but on Wednesdays, if something comes up, my kids need something, if I go to cook one thing and I run out of an ingredient and instead of going live, I go to the store, that's what it is. You feel me? I know, but it wasn't me. Oh, the lotto. I won. So here's the story, my lottery story. I got 3 numbers, and the 4th number, when I was in line for them to get my ticket, she was like, you got too many numbers. You did 7 numbers. The 7th number was 62. Instead of me leaving 62, I took off 62 and added on 33. So my mother would have had 10,000. The multiplier was 3. I would have had $30,000. The Lord said, no, it ain't time. So I feel you. Hey, girl. Got a friend. I think it's It's either Meti or Mede, but I don't want to mess it up. And how they started their YouTube page. Definitely gave me a lot of love and shout outs. They are a married couple. I think y'all been married like 18 years or something like that. But anyway, they live down south and they started their YouTube page. So if you're somebody who's looking to watch somebody's journey, like as it happens, mine is already documented. A great page to go check out. Felicia Scott, what's up, Felicia? New to your chat, girl, welcome. Jesse, what's up? Hey, sis, we just letting it log on. We're about to get started in a minute. Hell, I'll be honest with y'all. I forgot what I typed about. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, I did this thing yesterday called Tough Questions. And so I asked 4 tough questions yesterday, and I was like, wow, like I got a great response. So one of the tough questions I'm going to pose to you today, and we're going to kind of talk about that and go through it concerning the tough questions. So I'm going to give it about 30 seconds for the shout out. Girl, you welcome, girl, or your husband. I don't know who logging on. I'm sure it's you, girl, but no, yeah, we got to support each other. I think that's one thing I would like people to understand in the YouTube community, because there's a lot of people who's like, I want to start a YouTube page, and they don't for whatever reason. I'm like, girl, if you don't start that YouTube page, because people can come watch me and go watch you. It's not like a car wash or a laundromat or a bank where you can only do it with one person. Like, you can watch me and then you can go watch them. So anyway, let me put this on Instagram, because people be like, when you going live? And I don't have a set schedule, baby. You got to catch me when you catch me. Okay. Okay, YouTube. I mean, Instagram. I am live on YouTube right now. So if you want to see all my people hollering at me, if you want to join, come join. Okay. I won't go live on Instagram till tonight. Okay, there we go. Post done. Post made. YouTube. Oh Lord, it's a high-speed chase in Hollywood. Y'all don't understand. There's so many high-speed chases out here in California. I don't know what that's about. Since I was little, like 5 or 6, we used to laugh and sit around the TV and watch high-speed chases. People don't care out here, okay? Hella high-speed chases. Anyway, I hope everything's going well with y'all. Let's see. We got, hey, Kat, Nikki from Virginia. I live in Columbia, South Carolina, and no, I didn't win. Girl, I didn't win. I won $10. It should have been 10,000 had I left the number 62 on there. And all I did was ask my husband, how old is your mom? And I thought she was 62. She was 65. So I was like, I guess I'll take off 62, put on 65. Both numbers was winning numbers. And my mom is 70, which is how 70 went on there. The number 5, which was the Powerball, was my husband's jersey number, his favorite number. Child, I'm telling you, everything about I was supposed to win, child. Mother ain't win. Yolanda. Hey, Kat. Hello. I wouldn't have been so heated if I was that close. Actually, it's more frustrating. Do you know what I would have did with $30,000? First of all, I'm gonna be real with you. I would have went and got a tummy tuck. Okay. I went for a consultation last week, and I went for a tummy tuck consultation, and then I went for auxiliary, which is like extra. And over here, I have this extra like fat chunk right here. It's been there since I was like in 8th grade. It's just how my body formed. So I was like, how much y'all gonna charge me to take the lipo this and the other side? He was like, $2,500 on top of your lipo. On top of your tummy tuck will be about $12,500. I was like, damn. So I would have definitely paid for that. And my husband was cool with it too, baby. But I didn't win, so I'm still sitting over here with this stomach. Hi, Kat. Wasn't approved for surgery. However, you have motivated me to lose 20 pounds. Damn. Okay. You for real, for real. In 2 months, fine coworkers always judging why you eat so little. What you think. Girl, don't be worried about them. They ass is not going to be the ones helping you trying to get into them jeans or helping you go hiking or walking. Don't you worry about them. Most of them got their own problems. The only difference is when you fat, people know what our problem is that we're overweight. And I say we because in my heart, I know what it is to be a fat girl. And it's hard, okay? So don't be worried about them. It's the same thing with the rest of the world and everybody else that's hating on people. Focus on you. 20 pounds, that's amazing. And I'm extremely proud of you. If you hadn't heard from anybody else and anybody else on here that's lost weight with or without the surgery, I'm proud of you because we don't affirm each other enough. Good job and keep going, okay? Susie Q, what's up, girl? Eugenia or Eugenia, okay? We don't know which one. You say both. Hello, okay? Felicia, let's go. What's the show about today? Okay, so today, hold on, girl. Let me drink the rest of the coffee. Give me some energy. Okay. Oh, and side note, today I'm eating a homemade egg McMuffin. I got this little machine and make the egg like circle like that. And yes, I have 2 pieces of McMuffin, a slice of cheddar cheese, and 2 pieces of salami. Cause I still eat regular. I don't eat as much, but I still eat. Anyway, okay. 21 pounds. Yeah. Hello, Marcella. I love your positivity, girl. Let me just tell y'all. My energy and positivity, what y'all get is how I am in real life. I ain't got time. I live my life a long time trying to be what other people want to be or do. It's exhausting. So what I get is what y'all gonna get. What I give is what you get. You go to my Instagram, what I get. Some days I don't post at all because I'm down. So when I don't have a lot of energy and motivation, inspiration, whatever I do have, I give to my husband and my kids first. I think that's something God is teaching me. But all that to say, thank you. And the overflow, which is what I give y'all, I really hope it inspires and motivates y'all, because sometimes we do need some, external motivation outside of ourselves. But good job for the 21 pounds. September 5th. Yes. Okay. So today, one of the questions I asked on my Instagram was, one of the goals. So take your number one goal. What's your number one goal right now in your life? For some of us, majority of us on here would be weight. Kat, I want to be healthy. I want to lose weight. So your goal is, I'm going to take the glasses off because I'm close. These are for me to see far, and I can see you guys because I'm right here. What's your goal in life, right? Most of us would say weight. Some of us, it might be, Kat, I want a promotion. Kat, I want to go back to school. Kat, I want to start a business. Kat, I want to leave my boyfriend. Kat, I want to be married. Like, whatever it is, we all have a number one goal we're inching towards right now. So my question on my Instagram was, why haven't you accomplished or reached that goal? Why haven't you been able to cross that goal off the list? Now, if you follow me on Instagram, this is just plug for Instagram, because y'all like me. You think you get me on YouTube, go to Instagram. You can get me all day like we best friends, texting back and forth, okay? My number one goal this time last year when I quit my job was to take my coaching business, to the world, be an author, travel, be an extremely successful life coach, speaker. And in the last year, excuse me, I've kind of shifted and rearranged the goals and the things that I need to do. What I've noticed is I had been fighting God concerning the thing that I wanted for my life and the time frame that I wanted it in. So now I'm like, what's your number one goal? My number one goal is to be the best wife and mother that I could be. Anything outside of that is going to come second to that. Now, off principle, that's how it should be anyway, right? But I'm very ambitious, you guys. I've had this dream of just being this figure, this person, traveling and speaking since I was like 4 or 5 years old, very little. I didn't know what context it would be in, but I've always been this. So when I posed that question on Instagram, what I really was asking people is to be honest about why you haven't achieved, and I'm going to read your comments in a minute, why you haven't achieved the number one goal. I know we have different ones, but I'm talking about the one that's most pressing, number one. Why haven't you achieved it? The answer for me was that I was tripping and I was out of pocket. I was out of lane. I wasn't in order concerning the things that God wanted for my life. In order for me to be a successful speaker and author, entrepreneur, and traveling the world, I got to be able to have my ministry, my first ministry in order, which is my family, which is my husband. And while I think I was doing a good job still being a wife and a mother, in my mind and my heart, They weren't priority. I was putting extra time and energy over here. And God was like, but that's not what I have for you. And that's not what that's not the best thing for you. So for some of you, let me show you what I mean and how it relates to you. If your number one thing is losing weight and you're not, like Kat, my number one is losing weight, but I'm not. But you have to sit back and ask yourself some hard questions. Why am I not losing weight? Now, the answer is not my thyroid. If you don't have a real diagnosed thyroid problem, the answer might be, Kat, I don't think I deserve to live a life of health because everybody in my family's unhealthy and they're doing fine. And I'm not disciplined and maybe I don't deserve it. So you're self-sabotaging. There's some of you who will say, Kat, I'm trying, Kat. I'm doing everything I can do to lose the weight. But you know your ass is lying. You ain't doing everything you do. Hell, you probably, I don't know what time it is where you at. Here it's 10:30, which means everywhere else in the country is later in the day, which means by now you probably done consumed some calories that your ass didn't need. But you won't digest that. You won't accept that. It's not palatable to the story you're telling. So you omit that and you're like, I don't understand. For different people, it's different things. For me, it was just out of order. It was out of order. And for me to have that dream, that goal would have made me feel better about myself. But God is trying to get me to appreciate and to love who I am just with the things that I have now. So when he does bring me into that newness, because I still think it's going to happen for me, I can sustain the blessing. The character traits I'm learning now, just being a wife and mother, learning how to put them first and be edified by those roles, my first ministry. It'll allow me to not be affected by outside influences. It will allow me to not worry about what other people think and say. When my book sells, if it don't sell, it has nothing to do with how I feel about myself. That's my testimony. So that's why I asked you today, your number one goal, why haven't you achieved it? And if you have, like me, I achieved it because I had to change my number one goal. And I had to be honest with myself about what was going on in the season of my life. Okay. Down 50 pounds from highest 30 from surgery 9-4. Oh, Stacey Ann, what's up, girl? You just had surgery. Okay. Had surgery on August 13th. Bypass. I've lost 40 since surgery. I feel great. Girl, you better feel great. Okay. Thank you. My VSG was 2 months ago. Yes, Carissa, take your time, baby. August is not that long ago. Take your time. Damn, that was real. Hello. Okay, let me tell you something. Somebody hit me in my email asking for some advice. I was like, you better come to my live. I give a lot of stuff for free, okay? It is gonna work. October 2nd we still in the same month. Give yourself a year. A year sound like a long time when you impatient, but baby, when you've been fat 10 years, that was me. A year ain't that long, okay? Give yourself some time. You'd be surprised at what can happen, baby. Food is more addictive than drugs, baby. Who you telling? Especially if you're a sugar head. I'm not a sugar head. I never was a sweet eater. I'm just being honest with y'all. Did I eat sweets? Yes, I wasn't a sweet eater, meaning I prefer potatoes and cheese and gravy. Other kids were like, give me candy. I was like, nah, what's up with that pot roast? Like, that was always me. So, anyway. Okay, remember, okay. So, all that to say, sorry, I gotta eat, child. One of the things I still do, I try to eat 20 times. Try to chew your food at least 20 times. Oh, this 20. 20. It helps you get in the mode of, first of all, that was a big bite. Let me tell you, there's no reason why I should have took that big bite, but I'm hard-headed. Try to chew your food up to 20 times. It helps you do a couple things. Number one, slow down. Number two, you got a small sleeve now, so you want to chew your food up as small as possible. But number three, for me, when my doctor did my surgery, I had a hernia. So the flap that's supposed to cover your stomach, I was eating so much, the flap had ripped and torn. So my hole was like this big. He was like, girl, in so many words, slow down with all of that. Why is you eating like that? So he went in, he sewed it up, and he fixed it. So now I have to be very careful about how I eat. So I need to learn to love myself better. Here's how you love yourself better, okay? Side note, this is the free stuff I'll be giving that people be like, oh, can you work with me for free? And I'll be like, girl, if you want a full session one-on-one, that costs money. Come on my live. I give away free stuff. The first thing you have to do to start loving yourself is understand what it means to you. What loving myself means to me does not mean the same thing to other people. It's very relative to the person. It's very subjective. What it means to different people has no bearing on what it means to you, right? So here's Catherine's definition of, what it means for me to love myself. What it means to love myself is being in a healthy, healed, and whole state and giving to people their portion of me after I have been fed, after I have been, loved on, so to speak, right? So for example, for some people, loving themselves mean to go get their hair and their nails done. That's how they do me time, and that's how they love on themselves. For me, how I love on myself is laying in the bed and not doing anything and just resting. My brain goes 100 miles per hour. I'm extremely strategic. I naturally am a problem solver and a critical thinker, so I stay trying to figure out what I can do to help solve problems for other people. So for me, to love myself, Catherine, what can you do to make your life easier today? Boom. That's very different than how I usually operate. The other thing is, to love myself means, Catherine, are you whole, healed, and healthy? I feel I'm healthy. I do feel I'm whole. But my healing is continual. It's a process. So with that being said, I have to ask myself hard questions that normally I would ignore and just say, oh, I'm cool. I'm not tripping off that. I'm over it. Ma'am, stop lying. You see what I'm saying? So if you say you want to love yourself better, the first thing you got to do is understand, what does it mean for you to love yourself better? What does that mean to you? It doesn't matter what nobody else thinks. What does it mean to you? After you figure out what it means to you, you got to look at your life and say, okay, it means, so here we go. For Catherine, it means for me to be loved, to love myself is for me to be whole, healed, and healthy, for me to be present and not give any more than I have to offer. I cannot give out of a deficit. So that's my value system. Then I look at, what the hell am I doing in my life? Now, if my life is crooked and crazy and out of shape, okay, then something is not right. There's no way I can say this is what I believe, but this is my actions. We call that a hypocrite. I taught my kids that last week in the car, and I'm going to teach you that. A hypocrite is not somebody who just says one thing and does another. A hypocrite is somebody who professes to have a certain value system, a certain belief system, like I believe in the Bible, and then you go about acting like you ain't got no damn sense. That's a hypocrite, because you've already professed this is what you believe, but your actions don't line up with it. So what you have to do is, something has to change. Either you got to change the way you love yourself, or you got to change your reality of how you live your life. This is the easier thing to do, because this is what you know you need for yourself, especially if it lines up with the word of God. Come on, somebody, because I'm giving y'all some good stuff today. Once you line yourself up, this may include getting rid of relationships. This may include self-harming media, music, whatever you're taking in that's not edifying your spirit. You may have to get rid of that, detox from that. This may include fasting. This may include more prayer time. This may include you sitting down and not going somewhere all the time, until finally the things you're doing lines up with what you say you believe about how you want to love yourself. And then you'll see a harmony and a unification of your belief system and your life. One of the main reasons why you're watching me right now is because what I've presented to you on top of what I say, pretty similar. Now, if I was sit up here with y'all eating a large pizza, smoking a blunt with some wine or something, you would be like, nah, it's hard for me to listen to her because she eating crazy. If I sit up here and said, I'm a married woman, I love my husband, and you see a dude walk behind me with his shirt off to the kitchen, you'd be like, what the hell going on? Something in your spirit wouldn't be settled because what I said didn't match up with what the hell you see, what I'm doing. So that's one of the ways you can start in loving yourself. I know that was long, but anyway. Hope y'all got something from that. Okay. Very true statement. I'm losing slow. I like losing slow, but should I be worried? Hell no, don't be worried. Girl, take your time. Don't be worried. Take your time. It didn't take you 6 months to gain the weight and keep it on. So give yourself the same amount of time to lose it. Okay. And keep it off. Okay. Okay. So for further out, you are the more you can eat. Yeah, I'm almost 2 years out. Now, as you can see, I've started on this. I'm taking like 15, 20 minutes, you know, not 15, 20, maybe 5 or 10 minutes in between each bite. This is what's left of the sandwich that I claim I was going to kill. Like, I'm cool. I drank my coffee. I'll probably eat this in another 30 minutes. Whereas when I was bigger, I could eat 2 of these in one 20-minute setting and then eat again in an hour. So if anybody's wondering how the surgery works, that's one of the benefits of it, is that something you would take 20 minutes to eat, it might take you an hour to eat now. And when you do, you're full longer. Losing is losing. Hello, okay? Fill your love bucket. Yes, fill your love bucket. You should be, it's like a bank account. Great analogy I heard. You know, your love bank, you fill it up and you give it out as you have it. You can't be giving out love and your ass is in the negative. Child, boo. Amen. Message. Hello. Yes. Thank you. I love you. Oh, girl, I love you too, girl. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Wow. I saw some of your videos. You came a long way. Yeah. Preach, boo. Go look I tell people all the time, go look at them old videos. What you're not going to do is come on here and tell me about me as if I wasn't 293 pounds. I'm talking about big. And I'm not talking about big and just, stagnant. Mother was full-time ministry, full-time working for a nonprofit. I had 2 children of my own. I had a foster baby I was taking care of for 2 years. Her family was batshit crazy, okay? Trying to get her back, but y'all drug addicts and just foolery. Anyway, my husband, okay, and I was getting a master's degree. You wasn't more busy than me. I would look at people, tell them, you not more busy than me. Don't tell me I was walking 3 miles a day. I would come home from work. Here's my day. You ready? Okay, here's my day. We're going to start at midnight. Now, if we start at midnight, I was up on my laptop working on my branding, doing YouTube videos for y'all, because there was no way for me to do it during the day with the kids, all willy-nilly, except for that time slot that I had my surgery. So I would be up. I would fall asleep about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Wake up at 6:30. Get my kids dressed for school. Get the baby dressed for daycare. Drop my kids off at school, okay? Drop off the baby at daycare. Drive away to LA to go to work. Stay at work 8 hours. Get off. Go pick up my kids from school. Pick up the baby from daycare. Go home. Cook food for everybody. Everybody good? I got to go to ministry. I was a youth leader for the teens at my church. Minister to the teens, 9:30, everybody gone home. Somebody to ride home. Come on, let me take you home. Get back to my house about 9:30, 10. By that time, my husband had walked home and he was putting the kids to bed. He was getting a shower, going to bed. I would get in the shower, take a shower, and I would stay up, go do a YouTube video or edit a YouTube video for the week. Do my little bit of research, try to figure out how to put my website up, try to market, advertise. Anybody want a life coach document, go to bed about 3 o'clock. Now listen, you heard that I did not do any homework. When I would do homework for my master's program, it would have to be when I borrowed a coworker's laptop because I didn't have a computer at home. So when people would tell me I'm too busy, girl, sir, you were not more busy than me. I would still find time to go walking 3 miles. So the kids would eat. I had to be to church in an hour. We got 30 minutes to do this. Let's go. Walk. Oh, I only got 1.7 miles in. That's what I got in. Let's go. I got to go. On a day that there was no ministry, I got 3 miles. I got to knock this out. I would put the baby in a stroller. My kids was like, Jada was like maybe 7. My son was like 3 or 4. They're like, damn, this is a lot. Come on, let's go. This walking ain't going to kill you. I had to get from 293 to 275. Why am I telling you this? I'm trying to give you a snapshot of somebody who is determined to cross a goal off their list. Oftentimes, you will get in a state of being comfortable. And anything that challenges or violates that state of comfort, you will be defensive against, you will negate, you will ignore, you will lie about, whatever you got to tell yourself because it's making your current circumstance uncomfortable. What I'm telling you, baby, you don't want it bad enough then. You ain't tired. You ain't sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being big. my knees, my back. Can I tell y'all a secret? If you go watch those videos, I don't know, I think I revealed it a few times, but not a lot. We were living in a 1-bedroom. My mother and my sister needed help. It was my mother, my sister, my husband, myself, my son, my daughter, and the foster baby. There was 7 people in a 1-bedroom. So that means me and my husband and the kids were sleeping on the floor. Saved enough money, bought my kids a bed. I put my kids in the bed. It was two twins. Me and my husband slept on the floor for 2 years. You can't tell me you have it worse off than me. And if you do, you still got somebody to look to say, well, she did it. Now, obviously, God has blessed me since then. I've been able to quit my job. My husband's business took off. We're doing okay. The foster baby is with another family getting ready to be adopted. She's healthy. She's good. Everything's great. I tell you guys this to understand. Sometimes you got to battle and fight through some stuff. But oftentimes your battle was up here. What are you telling yourself about your story? If all hell breaking loose and that's what you're saying, then that's what it is. If you're saying God got a breakthrough for me, this is not going to be like this always. And some days I was talking that, other days I was laid out crying. Oh, Lord, where are you? I get it. But I just need you to know my story because I don't need nobody speaking on me or putting their mouth on my life. And you don't even know how bad it got for me. You feel me? So anyway, I can eat a lot of food 5 months out. I don't know what's going on. You can eat, but it's all healthy food. Okay, I was going to say that. You're speaking truth, right? I'm 275. That's how much I was when I got my surgery. True statements. So yeah, I just make sure we're on the same page. Y'all feeling me? Don't, baby, listen. You ain't got it worse. There are some people who got it worse than you, even if you do have it bad. I get it. It ain't always gonna be like that. Go to my YouTube page when you get time. There's a video of me. I have on a purple sweater. My hair is up. I got little shells in it. It's like braided in the front, up in a ponytail. A bun. I'm sitting outside, right? I have my laptop, and I am crying. Boo-hoo crying. Go watch that video. It's so sad. I'll watch it. I'll be like, shut your ass up, crying. I was so hurt. And at the time, I just got fed up. I'm like, God, I've been here 2 years. I've been serving. I've been ministering to your people. I've been trying to lose weight and be a good wife and be a good mother and be a good Christian and be a good student and be a good employee. It was a hard time. And I just boo-hoo cried because I said, I'm sitting here trying to make these videos for these people that's going to be watching me. And before I go on with the story, hey, if you like what you're watching, y'all go hit that like button. It's 20 people watching and only 4 likes. Y'all don't like me, but y'all watching me? Come on now, help a girl out. Anyway, what I'm taking out my mouth is the rind of the salami. That's all. Anyway, so I was sitting outside crying. I was so fed up and I was mad at God. And I think that's something that I encourage other people to do. You need to tell God when you're mad at him or frustrated with him or disappointed in him. Thank you for the likes. Thumbs up, I mean. Because that stuff is in our heart. And when we go to God and say, Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my dinner. God's like, yeah. Why you got bitterness in your heart? Why you mad at me? And we never address it. It creates this chasm between God and us. And we say, oh, God, I'm here. I love you. I trust you. But God, like, what is that thing, though? What is that in your heart? Why are you mad at me? Can you talk to me about that? So I always try to be in a real honest space in front of my followers to set a good example. So I was sitting outside crying. Anyway, long story short, I think 2 weeks later, I received a letter from the apartment complex I live in now. Because I had applied to live there, but it was like a year before they got back to me. Because the rent was like super affordable. And we moved in. And then, so the next video is me giving y'all a tour of this apartment. And the funny part is when I go watch that video, it's nothing in here. We didn't have anything. All of our stuff was in storage in Alabama because I moved from Alabama to California. I'm from here, but my husband's from there, went to college down there, and then blah, 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 blah. We stayed there, had a family, blah, blah. So anyway, and I was so happy, and I was ministering to people, telling people, hold on, blah, 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 blah. And I believe in full stories. I couldn't give you that and not give you the breakthrough, right? Now, you know, almost 2 years later, I realize my breakthrough wasn't so much that I got an apartment, but I think God taught me something about fighting taught me something about life, taught me something about me, how to be sustained in a season where things around you don't validate who you think you are in Christ. It's hard for us to believe that we're God's chosen and we're God's children and daughters and, or men, if any men is watching. But then you look around and you hella struggling and hella suffering. So I said that to you to say I document all that stuff. And for some people, they only want to see videos about me talking about weight loss. But some of y'all need to go watch some videos where I'm talking about what's going on with me psychologically, spiritually, mentally, physically, okay? Physiologically. Like, you need to go watch those so you can connect and be able to call it out of yourself. Call it out of yourself. Identify it. It's a lot of y'all watching me right now and your ass got blind spots to stuff that God is trying to point out in your life. A blind spot doesn't mean you're completely oblivious. You may be ignoring it. Every time the Lord bring up your ex, you ignore it. And God's not bringing it up saying to go back to him, but he's saying you have some character traits in you that came out when you was with that person. I need you to deal with that. Every time you deal with your mama or your father, you got mommy and daddy issues. Instead of you dealing with it, you ignore it. You say, I'm just not going over there. That's fine. But now it's coming up in your household with your spouse or with your significant other or with your children or with your boss because you have an authority problem. Come on. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, I ain't going to preach today. Look, I love that emoji though. Yes, because when the Holy Spirit give it to me, I be like, God, I just was trying to pray with my daughter, man. I ain't ask you all that. The Holy Spirit, I don't care. I'm going to give it to you anyway. So I'm telling y'all, life is this thing that we're continually doing and figuring out and processing through. And the biggest misconception is, I figured it out. I got it. I'm cool. That's a damn lie. Because as soon as you get there, God uncovers something else. Like you wasn't ready to see this and he rips the veil off and you're like, if you're watching this and you're not a believer, meaning you are not saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Spirit, then I would implore you to do a little research and figure out what's going on. Because if you're watching me, God is wooing you. Ain't nobody watching me that's an atheist. Like, I don't believe in nothing. There's no way you can stomach me because everything I talk about is spiritual. So with that being said, if you're not saved, God is wooing you and he's calling you and he's coming after you, but he's a gentleman. So he ain't going to jump on you, but he's going to plant a seed and water it little by little. If you are a believer and you're watching me, God is requiring you to mature and to grow. And there's no way you're watching me and you're like, I'm going to be stagnant. Ain't no way. Because that's not even the call on my life. That's not even the word that I give when I do minister to people. So I say all that to say, constantly be in a space where you're okay for God to change stuff and shake it up in your life. Be okay with the fact that God's getting ready to pull some rugs out from some of y'all in the next season. And I know you think it's Christmas, but God may turn your world upside down. He don't care nothing about that. Hello. Especially if he got somewhere he needs you to be by 2019 or 2020. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway. I'll be going off on y'all like y'all sitting right in front of me, but that's the Holy Spirit. That's the word of God. He don't. If God give me a word, he ain't got time to make it cute and package it and all of that. God gives me stuff because he know he gave me humor. He gave me intellect. He gave me the art of articulation to be able to communicate to you clearly. You feel me? So if he gave it to me, he knows how I'm going to give it to you. And I'm not one that's like, God, I'm so scared to tell them. I've been there and I'm past that. Baby, you're going to get this and then I'm going to be out. Go into the Bible and read stories about the prophets. They ain't care nothing about going to a city. Hey, if y'all keep doing this, God going to wipe all of y'all out and kill y'all. Okay, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace. We ain't got time. We ain't got time to package it up for you. Why? Because your life is on the line. Everybody attached to you was waiting for you to watch this to get what I'm giving you so you can get fired up and go into your realm of influence and give them what they need. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't got time to buttercup it up. Lives are on the lines. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, let me calm down. Anyway, how do you get over that hump, that thing stopping you from getting there? Be specific. You trying to be real fancy and real cute. What's your hump? What is it? What's your hump? First of all, what's your goal? Are you talking about losing weight, getting out of a relationship, getting in a relationship, being an entrepreneur? What are you trying to get to? And what's the hump? Because most of us you telling me a little bit, but you ain't telling me everything. What's your damn hump? I'll give you the keys. What's your hump? I'll wait for you to answer, Stacey Ann. Candace, hi Kat. Sorry I'm late. Your husband's birthday video was so amazing. Oh, thank you, girl. Yeah, I've been practicing a little bit with my cinematography. I'm a very visual person, so everything I think and see is it starts to appear with a movie and images. So I have been trying to. In fact, I actually was gonna make my husband a sexy video, but then when I put them heels on and put my little thong on, I was like, I went to go bend down and start popping. I was tired as hell. I was like, he gonna have to wait for this damn video. I gotta get in shape, but he don't be caring. Wow, you speak truth. Amen, amen, amen. Facts, message. Queen, oh my goodness, that's exactly where I am. Because that's where a lot of us are. But I'm glad you got it. I just got goosebumps. Yes, facts. Preaching. Yes. Working my business full time. Okay. So that's what you want to get to. What's the hump? Working on my paying job leaves me tired as fuck. Okay. So here we go. Let's get into it. You want to one day work in your own, my boobs popping up my bra. You want to work in your own business as an entrepreneur. Your question is, Kat, how do I get over the hump of working at a job where when I leave there, I'm tired? Baby girl, there's too many people who came before you who was in the same predicament. You got to find it in you. I would come home from an 8-hour, 9-hour job, and I would work at least 3 or 4 hours on my own job or career. It was hard. I was frustrated. I was tired. But you have to make up for it in other areas of your life. What do I mean? If you know you work at a job that tires you out and you know you have another side hustle that you would like to go full time, make a commitment to yourself to say, I'm going to dedicate 3 hours a day. It don't matter when it is. It could be 1 hour. It could be your lunch break. And the other 2 hours when you get off of work, whatever it is. You need the energy to do that, right? You better not be nowhere eating no damn fast food. Come on. Come on. You better not be nowhere drinking, happy hour, nothing. 2 things. Number 1, that's draining you of energy. It's taking out of you what you need to be putting into the job that you say you want to do full time. Number 2, it's draining you of resources. That's not a necessity. Self-care could be taking a bath in some Epsom salt with your little oil burner and read the book. Self-care, you ain't got to go out to do no self-care if you got a goal in mind. How bad do you want it, baby? No coffee, no energy drinks allowed. I'm not. But I'm telling you, listen to me now. Listen to me now. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. Those who have ears, let them hear. What I'm telling you is, whether it's a physical action or it's mental, whether it's your mindset, you have to switch gears on to get to the thing that you want. I'm not saying you're not tired. I'm just saying I'm pretty sure some stuff in your life you can omit, you can regulate and change to give you the energy you need or the focus you need to go in on yourself for this goal over here. You make me feel like I can do anything. It's definitely mental. And let me tell you, girl, I make myself like I can do anything. And then I'll be like, man, I'm tired. But anyway, let me tell you something. A lot of warfare is not haters. It's not haters. When you get to another level, when you're like, come on, Holy Spirit, when you get to other levels in your life, you know, they say new levels, new devils. I don't have a lot of people that don't like me. I'm a very likable person. I'm very empathetic. I'm funny. I always find ways to relate to people. So very few people don't like me. You want to know where my struggle and obstacles come from? Where my hardship, what I have to fight through is this right up here. This right up here. It don't take much to get me to fall out. So that's why I'm telling you. You may be saying, Kat, I don't go nowhere. I don't do nothing. But you may not be paying attention to what you're taking in. So if most of your crap you deal with is mental, what music you listen to? What are you watching on TV? You're asking to cancel your cable now. You honestly, do you have cable, Stacey Ann? Talk to me. Tell me if you have cable. Cable package. I ain't talking about Netflix or Hulu. I said cable. This is a test subject. Yes. No, she does not have cable. What's your thing, Stacey Ann? What do you do in your extracurricular time? What's your thing? Talk to me. We're going to get to the root of this. I got time today. You can be your worst energy. Hell yeah, you can. I don't need no haters. I'm crazy. I'll talk myself out of it. Even though the Lord is saying, go, jump off the cliff, do it. I'm like, nah, God, hold on. Let's talk about it. What's your thing, Stacy? Okay. I swear I just be sitting here. What's your what's the thing? If you don't mind me asking you really quick before we get off of here. What do you do? What are you trying to do? So what are you in social work and you're trying to start a soap business? Are you a police officer trying to start a bakery? What's your thing? I need to figure this out. And at the end, I just take the other bread off and just be eating the egg. I need to know. Stacey Ann. Oh, wait, Stacey Ann. You sew, right? You make the dresses, right? I know, Stacey Ann. It just hit me. Unless it's somebody else, I'm tripping. Yes. I know who you is. Okay. That's right. That's right. So, Stacy, when you said self-help with the Epsom sauce and oil burning, Will Smith posted a video on jumping and fear of jumping. I'm sure it can be found on there. Yeah. First of all, Will Smith got jumping money. I had to unfollow. Can I tell you something? And I'm gonna get back to Stacey Ann. This might be main host, Stacey Ann. I had to unfollow Will Smith. I'm not in a place to watch Will Smith and get only good stuff from him. What I see is somebody that has a resource that I don't have, talking about some shit that Will Smith ain't been broke since he was like 17, 18. I can't talk to you, sir. Whatever the age it was that he got Fresh Prince. So for me, I have to filter what comes in. I can't watch everything. I like him, but I can't. Child, no. Because all I see is what I don't have. So anyway, that's just me. But I did watch the video of him, the jumping out the helicopter. Now everybody posting his video of everybody jumping off the third tier of at the pool, the public pool. Child, go ahead, baby. Okay. It's a lot of people looking at that wrong. You seen people jump off the pool like, I need to face my fear. Somebody need to forgive your damn mama. Forgive your daddy. Forgive the person who molested you. We really want to talk about jumping off some damn cliffs and doing some stuff that scares your ass. Somebody need to quit your damn job, okay? But I ain't gonna get into that anyway. Anyway. Okay, so that's right, Stacey Ann. So Stacey, I would say this for you. I do believe you, because when we talked, girl, you was active in your space and working. But I think a part of you, Stacey, if I could be honest with you, because I know a little bit about you, you're not going to have perfect settings. You're not going to have the perfect backdrop to say, I quit my job and I have $250,000 in the bank. And now I'm going to quit my job and live my dream. When I quit my job, I didn't have no money saved in the bank. Now, granted, I do have a husband or a helpmate to help me pay the bills. And I did have ways I was making money. So I still was braiding hair. I was speaking on the side. I was doing webinars and stuff that I was charging people for. So I still was doing something. It wasn't as much as I was making. Even a year later, I'm not making as much as I was at my last job. I have 2 degrees. So sometimes I'm a little bit self-conscious when I tell people, because I'm like, ugh, I got a whole master's and I'm not making what I was making at my last job. But I think there's a level of trust when it comes to God. You have to have an ear to hear him say, go now, go now, go now. And you can't question it. And I think for you, you're just in this space of, you remember when you used to play double dutch? I don't know if you played double dutch, Stacey Ann, some of the other ladies watching. Did you remember when you played double dutch? Or maybe regular jump rope, and the rope would turn. And you would jump and play, and then there was all that one girl. You like, girl, come on. And she was like, you like, girl, if you don't fucking jump in these ropes, I'm quitting. Because you here with it. I think that some of us have that. We have the anticipation and the hesitation of jumping because we want to land right. Not knowing we serve a God who created the universe, which means us jumping wrong doesn't derail his plan for our life. Come on, Holy Spirit. In fact, sometimes us jumping in wrong and messing up the rope, okay, and the syncopation of the double dutch is exactly what he anticipated, and it was needed. Some of y'all need to hear that, God is not looking for perfection from us. If that was the case, the blood is not sufficient. He didn't need to. Come on, word. I don't know where we get that from. I gotta do it right. I gotta do it like this. Look on my Instagram, 2 Corinthians 12. Hold on, I'll give it to you. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Each time he said, my grace is all that you need. My power works best in your weakness. So now I am glad to boast about my weakness so that the power of Christ can work through me. Here's what I'm saying before we get up off of here, because I've been on here an hour. This is what I'm saying. I quit my job before I had millions of dollars in the bank, before I had a real business plan, because I felt God was calling me out of that job. It was killing my home life. It was killing my ambition and my dreams. The weakness for me wasn't a lack of faith. It was a lack of resource. Didn't have nothing. In my weakness, God has been able to not only pay my rent on time for the last 14 months, I've received overwhelming responses to my business. My kids get trips. My kids get clothes, shoes. People love me and my family in a way where they pour into me because they can. My husband, for his birthday, for Christmas, got Apple Watches, multiple pairs of shoes, clothes. What I'm telling you is because there's a deficit and a need, my weakness, God was able to come in and do some stuff because I'm not trying to take care of it all myself. I hope, Stacey Ann, what you hear from me is just make sure hopefully you're praying and asking God, when do I make this transition? But on the other side of it, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you something. And I think too many times we want to negotiate with God. Like, all right, God, I'll do this, but before I step out, you got to show me that this going to work. Before I quit my job, I got to be making this much. There are some people who operate like that, and I cannot attest to that. That's not my testimony. I did not quit my job when my coaching business was making $50,000 a year. I quit my job when my coaching business was making $2,000 a year. Can I be honest with y'all? And somehow I'm sitting here ministering, doing a great work, and God's providing. Now, let me tell you now, I'm not working, and I believe it's going to pop off for me. Oh. People going to look back like, damn, she used to do YouTube video lives. Like, Cat is blah, blah, blah. I believe that's coming, but that's not where I am. So God's like, I'm going to give it to you. What you going to do with it? What you doing with it right now? So continue to work, Stacey. I'm going to be praying for you, man. Hopefully, you're advertising and you're telling people about yourself. Marketing has definitely shifted and changed in the last, 30 years. And you may have a marketing issue. It may not even be what you think it is, but right. Say that. Okay, so cool. Y'all feel me. So anyway, hopefully I helped you. I'm about to eat my last little bite of my little homemade egg McMuffin. You are so awesome. I love you. Hey, thanks, man. Oh, last thing. I was supposed to mention this in the beginning. Oops, sorry. Everybody done gone now. I did look on SurveyMonkey. You guys, let me tell y'all something. I was trying to plan a tour to come see y'all. Come see your ass, okay? Y'all ass live everywhere. Y'all did the survey on my website. Y'all live in New Orleans, Houston, Utah, Cincinnati, Detroit, Florida. Somebody here in LA. I said, how am I going to plan a tour and y'all asses everywhere? It's not like I have everybody close to this one city. It's like 50 all over. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I see these comedians and other people going on tour. There's this fetish lady I follow. She does like fetish stuff. And she going on tour. I'm like, how the hell she got a market? And I can't get my ass out here to see y'all. So I'm trying, y'all. Hold it down, sis. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm trying. Y'all pray for me. Like, subscribe, and share. If you liking this, if you seeing this, thumbs up. I'll be back next week. I'm making a video right now with me and my husband. It's called how to teaching your family to support you through VSG. I'm editing it. I'm recording it. It's really good. And I want people and their spouse, their significant other, to watch Lance talk about how him being the person that's mostly in my life support me when he really didn't originally like the idea of me getting the surgery. The other thing we're working on is a workout video that you can download. Focusing on the target area. I was 300 pounds, and yes, I have hanging skin. I try to tell people like I ain't escape it, but for the most part, I did pretty good. I do have stretch marks or whatnot. Let me see if I can show y'all my stomach. This is my stomach. I show y'all that so you can see, like, I'm not sitting over here perfect patty, child, okay? But I did put in enough work to where it didn't affect me too bad. So it's gonna happen. You're such an inspiration. Love your energy. Hope you make it to Charlotte someday. I do too, child. I'm trying to come out there. Shoot, you know what? I'm the type of person where I would come stay with one of y'all. Fine, pick one person in that area, come stay with your ass, and then we all go out to dinner or something. But I don't want to get chopped up and killed, child. Now everybody's in their right mind, and I got kids, and I ain't ready for my husband to cash in my damn life insurance yet. So I gotta watch where I go. I just can't be going everywhere. But shoot, that's what they used to do back in the day during the civil rights movement. You would go into a city and you would stay with somebody, and they would host you. So anyway, Stacey Ann said, "Come on, cat." Yes, I know you got space. I'm gonna be all in your little sewing room, seeing what you got in there. Make me a shirt, Stacey. Anyway, oh man, I love you guys. I hope I've helped. I hope I've blessed y'all life. You're more than welcome. Shoot, I need some y'all to email me. Let me see where y'all stay at. Let me see what's up. I'm just doing what I can in the space that I can. I really hope that y'all feel better after watching me. That's why I haven't really went into stand-up full. Like people like, you should do stand-up. I've done stand-up and done great. But my thing is, I don't feel fulfilled. It's cool, but I'm not funny. I use my humor to communicate messages. I need you to get this shit in your head. Okay? You're not going to be up in heaven talking about, man, I don't know nothing about God. Like, I know you a lie. I know you watch my lives. Like, stop lying. No. So comedy is cool, but people are not that into clean comedy. And I'm trying to stop cussing, and comedy going to make me talk like a pirate. So anyway, Detroit said they got me. Hey, okay, Atlanta. I didn't know you was in Atlanta. So I got some friends that stay in the A. I was just in Atlanta in April. I went down to Montgomery to get my stuff out of storage. So we're trying to get back down there next month for a Turkey Day Classic at Alabama State. That's the school I went to. I met my husband at. Damn. Anyway, but you in the A, like, I wonder how other many people in Atlanta. So anyway, let me let y'all go. Love y'all. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back next week, and I'll be posting something this weekend. I love y'all. Be safe, and take care of yourselves. Till next time. Peace.